Lately on TikTok, we've seen story after story of a small misunderstanding between two people getting blown up into a full-scale drama war. One where TikTokers feel the need to choose sides and participate in the fight themselves. Well, today's story is no different. This minor falling out between two random people has blown up to such a wild degree it has TikTokers forming a confused, angry mob ready to destroy anything that stands in their way. Hi, I'm Austin. You're hopefully getting your Adderall refilled more consistently than I am lately. And today, we're talking about romance. We're talking about a potential summer fling gone wrong. In this case, it starts with a woman named Shelby who would sometimes comment on a rock band's videos, which led to the guitarist Mitch DMing with her. Things were going really well, so Mitch booked a flight out to meet up with her. And this is where the drama begins. Because first, Shelby posted this video. Let's watch it all just to get some context, but Mitch's band's music plays during the whole entire thing, so I'm gonna switch it out after the first few seconds for something more generic.
Here I am in the living room, baby fast asleep in the living womb. If I fall off, just put me in a little tomb. I'll be underground, making beats, queef, jerky to the moon. Hit 'em, yeah, don't quite quit 'em, I got problems with 'em. I just farted in 'em, I just lost a limb from my Uncle Tim. Even on a whim, I don't shave, I trim. Trumpets and crumpets and yummy baked goods. I eat it all up like a growing boy should. I take a sip of my tea, yeah, delicious. I take a bite of your mom, so nutritious. Eminem type beat, I got Eminem.
So, Mitch didn't show up. What a jerk. Why I oughta. The video ends a little vague about whether his flight got canceled or he got too busy with work or if he just straight up ghosted her, so we can't say for sure. But from the video, it seems like the few weeks leading up to Mitch flying out, Shelby genuinely believed that he was still coming, and so she made this corny millennial montage that just ended in mild disappointment. And let's note that Shelby never does anything to actually call out Mitch by name. She just reveals the name of the band that he plays in by tagging the song and still compliments their music at the end and tells people to go listen to it. So you'd think this would just disappear, being that Shelby's just a random person that posts a lot but doesn't actually have any real following that she'd be sending to attack or try to cancel Mitch's band. But no, Mitch came back on his personal account with receipts just to set the record straight.
Alright, here it is. Just so you guys know, I was super excited to go see this girl. She had insanely good pickup lines, and she made me pee my pants laughing a few times. So I bought a plane ticket to go visit her in Phoenix, next week.
Mitch, you're 31. Don't say peeing your pants laughing. Also, thinking this is a good pickup line and then DMing with that fan may or may not be problematic.
Which, actually hasn't happened yet. I submitted a time off request form for my job, which a few weeks later got returned to me, denied.
Imagine your job cock blocking you. This is the reality in America today, where you have to ask your boss in writing if you want to get laid.
Okay, I shot it over to her as soon as I got the news, and she was not happy about it. Neither was I. I was really bummed, but I truly need this job because I have some medical issues that need to be taken care of, and this job offers me insurance. Yeah, she was pretty upset. Once again, this hasn't actually happened yet.
Okay, so at least now from this, we know her initial video wasn't because he just straight up ghosted her or anything. He just couldn't get paid time off from work.
So Saturday, while I'm at work, I get this text.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, why would you text somebody that? It sounds a little malicious. It sounds like you have malicious intent.
And I get sent this video, and she let you guys drag me and my band through the mud. And I mean, over 500,000 people drag me through the mud.
And here's one of the greatest things about TikTok. It's the ability to mobilize mass amount of commenters to write things they don't even believe in about a situation they don't even fully understand or have all the details of. Only for all the toxic comments to get blamed back on the original person, Shelby, who we remember didn't even call out the band in her original video.
And she just let it happen. Let it happen, let it happen.
So Shelby followed up with, OMG, 13,000 people hate you. Sorry, better get Friday off and come visit. I feel like that's a weird joke to make when he's telling you that the band's videos are getting flooded with hate comments.
In the same breath, admits that I didn't ditch her, and we both know it. We both know that nobody got ditched, nobody got ghosted.
Okay, let's be fair. He did ditch her, but I don't think it's entirely his fault. Yeah, he did some incredibly stupid planning by buying his plane ticket to basically confirm the trip, and then only after asking his boss for the paid time off, like 3 months into a new job, also knowing full well that you couldn't afford to go if he only offered unpaid leave. But it wasn't entirely his fault. But he could have definitely seen the rejected time coming and not booked the plane ticket first.
And I said, hey, please, these people are brutal. Can you please just take it down? And she says, no. And I'm over here like, I really couldn't get the days off. I am sorry, but I just couldn't do it. 12,000 views for me ditching you. You're welcome. I didn't ditch you.
So despite his best efforts to communicate that the trip getting canceled was completely due to his job situation and not his choice, she still refused to take down the video. Which it could be because it was popping off in views, but spoiler alert, the real reason she reveals later in this video.
So I do want to say thank you to everybody that said positive things, I guess, and checked out my band. But you people wanted the receipts, and this is America where you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. So there you go.
So that was Mitch's response to the massive wave of hate comments his band's videos received following Shelby's video. And holy cow, did the tables turn. Most of the comments now, both on Mitch and Shelby's videos, are heavily in favor of Mitch's side of the story. They're saying he dodged a bullet, how Shelby has a ton of red flags, and how he deserves better. I'm so sorry that this happened to you. It's not right, nor fair. I really hope you're doing well. Don't let this drag you down, man. Best of wishes. I know that time off request form anywhere. Great company, but you gotta put in the time to get that PTO. It's worth it. I'm at 5 weeks. 5 weeks? How can you know it's worth it? You've been there for a month. Dodged a major bullet. Chick is clearly petty and vindictive. What's going on in that profile picture right here? Crap. I felt really bad for her. I'm sorry for jumping the gun. I'm glad he posted your side. That was pretty shady as F of her. Wow, that's really shitty. This was worth going viral over? You're better off. The first mistake was thinking that cheesy-ass pickup line was insanely good, LMAO. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Farts McButts. That's what I'm saying. Shelby's video got even worse comments. People flooded her video or other videos with her kid with even more insane stuff. All her videos are giving narcissist and BPD vibes, LMAO. Huge bullet dodge. That's such a weird thing to comment on that person's video that you're criticizing. Like you're a freak for doing that. You sound crazy. So many red flags. He dodged a bullet. Please seek therapy before you go hurt your son even more. All those uncles grow up. What does this fight say about her hurting her son? Nothing. Her son wasn't even involved in any of this. He was in like one little video and she took him to a basketball game. So based on what we know so far, what do you think? Let's do a mini recap of what we got. First, we had Shelby's video expressing her disappointment after plans with an unidentified person from a band she likes fell through. This led to a lot of negative comments on the band's page, despite Shelby not really doing anything to incite them. Mitch, the guy she was talking to from the band, asks her over text to take the video down, explaining that his job situation ruined the trip and it wasn't personal and he doesn't deserve the hate comments, but she refused to take it down. So this led to Mitch making his own video, showing receipts, basically calling Shelby out for doing this, which has now led to the reverse situation where Shelby is getting all of the hate comments. Thoughts? Questions? Concerns? I had a few, but It's not over yet. Shelby actually posted a follow-up video like half a day ago.
Okay, let me try and record this video again. My name's Shelby, and if you haven't been following, me and a guy I was talking to accidentally started a TikTok war in our comment sections of videos that we made about each other.
I'm going to sum up some of the beginning here because the song is playing so loud in the background, and her response video is somehow like 9.5 minutes long, bigger than all of the drama so far. And if I react to the whole thing, I'll probably get canceled like XQC. So she starts by apologizing to Mitch. She doesn't want to hurt his feelings in any way, and she didn't mean for anybody to see him in a bad light. She says she took the video down and then put her account on private to take the past couple days to think about what she could have done differently. Since then, the video's back up and her account is on public. She says she should have definitely stated in the first video that, hey, he couldn't come, but it's because he wasn't able to get off work, which, yes, she definitely should have put in there. And then she's sorry that she was vague, but she never said that he ghosted her, and that was only a narrative that people in the comment section started, so it's not her fault. Okay, now I can play some of it for you now that the music cut off.
I did defend you, and obviously when I went private it took all the comments away, but if somebody was saying bad stuff about you, I was like, what? No, like he just couldn't come, like I still like his band, he's a good guy. But I'm sorry that people made mean comments to you. I know how it feels now, and I'm just sorry for any part of this that was my fault. So I just want you to know that.
This seems like a very genuine apology from Shelby. After facing the backlash from Mitch's video and seeing all the hate comments directed at her, I think she realized the error of her ways. But I think by maliciously not taking down her initial video at Mitch's request, she does bear some of the blame for basically forcing Mitch to make his own video to defend the band from hate comments. Obviously, though, it is not Shelby's fault for any hate comments she's receiving from people outside of the situation. In no circumstances should you ever feel the need to go to the page of somebody you don't know to attack them on behalf of somebody else that you also don't know. Your energy is worth way more than just fighting with somebody in the comments or replies. But it's not over yet because Shelby has some more insight to share on the situation.
But people of TikTok, I need to clear some things up for you because the people who have chosen sides and all this, I was never trying to start fights, but I do have some receipts of my own because there were things that were worded and misconstrued about the situation, so let me clear some things up.
Basically, in this section, she's just clearing up some misinfo that she already touched on earlier in the video.
The only thing I said was once my video was posted and it was going viral, I was like, haha, now you gotta visit Friday because you're gonna go viral.
Okay, but you have to admit that that's so weird knowing that his band received hate comments. It's like saying you'll post a follow-up happy video if he comes and visits, so his music career is saved.
Next, a lot of people were asking if this was staged. No, it wasn't staged. And with my video, I had been planning it for a month. It was supposed to be this really cool, cute thing where I was, filming a countdown up until I picked him up from the airport, and then we kissed at the end, and it was super cute. But when I found out that he couldn't make it, I was like, well, I'll still use this footage and make a funny video. But apparently, not everybody thought it was funny at the end. Like, literally, this is me telling him, oh, I have a funny surprise for you when you come. It was me making that video for him.
I'll be honest, nothing from the original video came off as funny. It definitely seems like he wronged you in some way. Like, even if that initial video turned out happy at the end, it would just be couples cringe. But here's the insane last part of the story.
He posted this video and then took it down shortly after that. He calls me like a crybaby and a crazy person and all this stuff. And all the women in my comments didn't like that. So then they started freaking out on him. Not before then.
Yeah, there's a shirtless Mitch video where he's singing a song he wrote about her and the situation. Apparently it was posted after Shelby's first video, but before Mitch's response video. She said he deleted it after people in the comments started turning on him. But luckily I found this re-uploaded one. So let's see.
Alright, y'all. I'm only gonna say this once. I met a girl and it turned out that she's crazy.
Why is he singing like this? Like, we just heard him talking normally in the other video and he sounded like he was in the Big Bang Theory. Where did the weird voice come from?
I turned her down and she acted like a baby. She made a video to make everyone hate me. I ain't got patience for this. So y'all go ahead and say what you wanna. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke some marijuana.
It's not a good look, Mitch. It's not great. I think the marijuana line with the "I don't actually smoke" in parentheses underneath has evaporated any desire I have to argue for Mitch. Like, this entire song is just bad vibes.
I ain't got time for all this TikTok drama. I'm pretty over it.
It's wild to me that people in their 30s still have arguments online like this, like they're in high school. But social media has gotten to such an insane scale that instead of just having Twitter beef with the people in your high school class, every interaction you have has the chance to hit the algorithm and go mainstream.
So, again, I'm sorry I didn't take the video down when you wanted me to, but your video hurt my feelings. Like, how would anybody feel if somebody that you liked wrote a malicious song about you after you posted a video that you thought was cute?
So I think semi-fairly, Shelby's backing up her stance of not taking the original video down because Mitch uploaded this shirtless guitar song. Also, she earlier stated that the hate comments on the band's page didn't start until after Mitch posted the shirtless song, but we have no way to confirm that. Overall, it just seems like a messy misunderstanding of passive aggression, fueled by the views of each of the TikTok videos just skyrocketing. In the end, I feel like this is more of a case where the TikTok commenter hive mind is to blame. Here's Shelby sharing what some of the hate comments look like.
But what happened and the fact he didn't do anything to stop it is where I have my problem. So I wake up Monday morning to messages and comments like this. Like, these are literally the people that are commenting on his video, and he's engaging with them and encouraging this behavior. You know, he makes a huge deal in his video of how I let people drag him through the mud, but what I woke up to Monday morning was totally unacceptable.
I believe it's completely wrong to be receiving hate comments or threats like this, but in the same way that it wasn't Shelby's fault for the slew of hate comments that Mitch's band's videos received, it also isn't Mitch's fault. He's not some content creator directing his army of minions. He's just some regular guy defending his band from hate comments, occasionally in cringy, shirtless ways.
The last conversation I had with him was a funny text saying, "Congrats on your viral video," because who doesn't love a good response video? And just the way that certain things got misconstrued, though.
This next section, Shelby claims that Mitch was egging people on in the comments while not responding to her text, reaching out. And so she says she's really the one that got dragged through the mud after all of this, which isn't entirely untrue.
TikTok. On both mine and his videos, people made up a narrative that was absolutely not true. They warped both of our videos into something totally wrong, and obviously it went viral. And now plenty of people are making stitches and duets and analyzing everything. And I get it, it's TikTok. But if you, as a consumer, and you as a TikTok user support harassment, comments insulting a 3-year-old boy, my son, you are the problem. And on top of that, I've had creeps trying to find out where I work, threatening to contact them. Don't know what you'd say. Trying to find out where I live, trying to add my personal Instagram and Facebook, which have never been public. And at this point, it's honestly a safety issue. I'm a single mom with a 3-year-old. Some random person from TikTok could just come to my work or find out where I live. And Mitch, you're not doing anything to try to mitigate that? Doesn't make any sense.
She's completely right. It's insane that freaks on the internet will try to dox your personal details about your life solely over a disagreement. I think there's something to be said about personal safety online, like never put anything out there that you're not comfortable with people knowing about, especially a 3-year-old. But again, it's not Mitch's fault for TikTokers doing things he didn't call for. Yes, it's shitty that he's affirming negative comments by replying to them, but it doesn't mean he supports people threatening your work or kid. He's likely in a similar boat, just put off by the hate comments and trying to move on.
I don't think this is one-sided. I think that for anybody to be saying bad things about Mitch and his comments is unacceptable, but it's especially unacceptable to make comments about my son.
Here, Shelby sums up that she doesn't support hate comments on either side, and that the situation led to her privating her account for a few days because usually she makes
Fun, music, elder emo content.
whatever that may entail.
And I don't condone that kind of behavior. I don't condone harassment of anybody, him or me included, or anybody.
And then she reiterates more that Mitch is encouraging people to drag her through the mud. And then she reveals some more weird stuff that Mitch did.
He's giving my personal phone number out to people apparently, and they are sending me harassing texts. So far, 2 phone numbers, one from New York and one from Virginia, which is literally where he's from.
So potentially he was sharing her phone number with some friends and they sent some more dumb hate messages to her. Stupid guy stuff, probably. Obviously wrong.
But anyways, I digress. In conclusion, like I said, everyone's like, oh, she lied. I never lied about anything. And I wasn't trying to play the victim. I was sad, legitimately sad, that somebody that I was excited to come visit me wasn't able to come. So I tried to make a cute video and promote his band.
And then here she just wraps up the video, basically just stating her support for the band and condemning the hate comments on both sides. And then ends with this.
And to TikTok, as long as you're not a shitty internet troll, you should go check out his band, American Dream Machine, because I still think they rock, but as a band, they deserve to have actually real, legit, awesome fans, not ones that are horrible people internet trolls.
So there we have it. All the drama summed up and served to you on a silver platter. You already know what I think about all this, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is this anybody's fault in particular? Is Mitch in the wrong? Is Shelby in the wrong? And what's your take on TikTok comment culture as a whole? If you made it to the end, please like the video to help me grow the channel faster. And if you aren't subscribed, now would be a great time to do so before I get this channel thing to really get going. Then you can tell your friends you got in early. Feel free to send me stories to cover over on my TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.